Therefore, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Come out of America, my people. Not leave America, but the philosophy we learn under America. Come out of the philosophy of America. God said, come out of that philosophy. Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
So they're showing you America is a sinful place. It says, so we maybe not be a partaker of America's sin. Go ahead.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
Because God gonna send plague up in this place. This place is supposed to be destroyed by nuclear hit. Trust me, sister, if you don't keep this commandment, you're gonna burn. Trust me. You remember, you heard the history about Noah, right? How God destroyed the earth with what? So I know you know. Water. This time, this earth gonna be destroyed by fire. Because it's all in the Bible. America gonna be burned by fire. But sister, it's a sad thing to say today is the day of atonement. If we don't turn back to Most High God and claim who we are, we're not Afro-American. You understand? Like me, myself, they call me Haitian. I'm not no Haitian. I'm from the tribe of Levi. You understand? We have to claim our proper place in this earth. You understand? Because guess what? You will think America, you will think it's a place of helping us, our people. Did America help us? Look where we at, sister. We're in the bottom of society. This is 2011. America has not helped us, but we have put our hope in America to help us. The Lord said, Christ is our hope. You understand? Our sisters have put their hope in America to help them. Guess what? You check the black community. There's a clinics over here. There's a clinics over there. Guess what? You know how many of our black sisters kill their baby yearly, sister? That's in Vietnam. Y'all kill more babies than Vietnam War.
Hey. Exploitation, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for vain help.
You see, our eyes has failed for vain help because we have put our help, we have put every help we have in this society, America, to help us. But Mosiah said that's all vain. Go ahead.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
You heard that? We've been watching for America to help us, to save us, but America has bring us back to hell. You understand? In the bottom of the grave. But why? Because we have trust America. Our brothers, guess what? Give me the picture. The picture that is in with the back of the brother all stripped. Where's the picture? You see? In slavery, what happened to our people, man? If you rebel against the white man, guess what? Your whole back was, your whole back. He had destroyed your whole back with whips. But in this society, how he do it? He put us behind bars. That's why he created this drug scheme. Guess what? If you sell drug, your ass going back in what? I remember, where was that? 2003, right? 2003, what happened? I remember see all these young men. You know what age they were? This young man was 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, 21 years old. You know what kind of time that was facing? 10, 15 years, 20 years life because of drugs. The drugs that you create for us to sell. But our people has not repented from the drugs yet. That's why they're in that state they're in. You want to sell drugs, your future, either you're going to be put to death or you're going to go to jail for your life. It's not worth it, brother. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Why? Why? Look at our community. That's why it's not worth it. If you so love your people, you would have known that drug destroyed. You understand? That young man who sleep with that sister, if you know that this is your sister, would you put that to that? Would you put that to that? Why you having 2, 3 kids with her? You're still dating another girl to put 2 or 3 kids that there is no father. You understand? Because our people hate each other. They hate each other. You see this nation out here? The Arab come in our community. Those earned by Arab or the white man. All these stores. But we in our own community, we don't earn nothing. That's right. You never sit back and think about yourself. This is your community. Black people don't earn their own bank. But black people spend 800 billion a year. You're so dumb you don't realize that. You're in a dumb country. You're in a dumb place of life. You don't have your own school. You don't have your own society. The white man control all that. Because we're so dumb enough to put our hope in the white man's hands. Then that's what he give us. That's what he did to us. He destroy us as a people. But now our job is to restore you, is to bring you back to the laws, statutes, and commandments. Tell you stop being a drug dealer, stop being a pimp, stop selling drugs out here. That's our job, to bring you back to God's laws.
White man ain't doing nothing out here, my brother. Trust me. Black people
You understand?
Into themselves.
No, because you got a problem with your people. That's why you hate your people.
You damn right I hate them.
You heard that? You heard that from the man in his own mouth.
That's
but
right.
Give me the law on that. Give me the law on that. This is what God said about the law of hating. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. This is what the law is.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
You got flying, sister.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Listen, read it for that dumb brother over here.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
What the Bible says?
No, it's
Thou
not.
shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Read it again for the dumb brother over here.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
That means you're a murder. Now bring me to Christ in the New Testament. Listen what Christ say in the New Testament. Get me that. Show you, you're a murder, brother.
That's right.
If you can't hate your own kind, you're a murder.
not?
This is what Christ said.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer.
That's right.
This is what Christ said. Read that again for the dumb brother over here.
Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer.
You see, Christ said when you hate your brother, you're a murderer. That's what you are. You're going to continue being the Lord instead out here. You see that set you in? You see that set you in? Destroy, you're going to continue being destroyed. Because Christ said after not hit thy belly in thy heart. That's what Christ said. Go ahead, bring the law again.
Leviticus 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
You see, Moses said we're supposed to rebuke our neighbors, right? That means if I see that sister right here, then I say, sister, you was in the mix of sin. So me as you, my sister, so I bring you to the Lord. That's how I'm going to heal you. But I cannot hit you. You understand? I cannot do that. I have to bring you back to the law. Say, sister, you're in the mix of sin. This is what faces you in the future. You understand? So how would I say I hate the sister when I see the sister in the mix of sin? That means if you see your people commit sin, you're here to heal them. That's your job, to get them right. That's not
right.
your damn job to hate them.
That's right.
That's right.
I have to hate them.
Why? Why you should hate them?
Why?
Why?
Because they all committing sin and they don't realize that they're doing it.
But what do you do about that? So what is the solution
What
you
can
got
I
for
do
that?
about that?
Read that thing again for the brother.
Thou shalt not hate thy
This is what
brother
Christ said.
within thy heart.
Okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
What is the word rebuke? If you see that brother selling drugs, when you rebuke them, you say, brother, their lifestyle, you're going to jail or you're going to be put to death. But you don't let them go with their lifestyle. But you say what you're supposed to do. That's what the Lord said. You rebuke him. You get him right. Go ahead.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Because if you see him in the sin, you let that sin be on him, you're not correcting him, you are a murderer. You heard that? See, that's what the Lord said, brother. That's how it works. We're just the messenger. That's all we are. Don't look it down upon us.
He's a grown man.
If you got a problem, have a problem with Most High God. Because that's what you a problem with Most High God. Give me Psalm 19 verse. Just for the sister right here. Give me Psalm 19 verse 7. Then give me you got Acts 3:19. Give me Acts 3:19. I'm gonna, because some of y'all here, today is your day. Most I call you for a reason. Because it's not our job to condemn none of you. Our job is to judge. What's the judgment we're gonna give you? The judgment of God. This is the sin you in, if you don't repent, God will judge you. That's the judgment we've been out for you. You understand? Listen, pay attention to that. Go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
That's why we've been out to you, sister. We've been out the law. We want you to be perfect, sister. You understand? Go ahead. Hold on. Stop right here. Go ahead.
Acts chapter 3, verse 19.
Go ahead.
Repent ye therefore and be converted.
You see, Moses asks us to be repent and be converted, right? Let's check the word converted. Which one we don't have to understand. Let's see the Bible with the word converted for us. Go ahead.
The law, book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure.
The law of God gonna convert the soul. The law of God converted, when the law converted, that is, that's gonna change you. The law gonna convert me, change. You see that? Because when they learn the laws, they're going to change. They're going to stop being a pimp. They're going to stop being a drug dealer. They're going to stop being a homosexual. You understand? They're going to stop hate their brother because the law of God is perfect. Give me just like the mother, so is the daughter. Just for their sister right there. I'm going to read it for you, sister. We're not on here to down upon you. This is not our job. Our job is to heal you. Give me that in Isaiah 58. Let me show you our job so you don't think we're in it to destroy you. Give me that. You know what I want to say something. Yeah. We are here the day of atonement doing what? Healing our people because they are sick. We once was sick, but we're trying to get well by learning God's law. We once was a homeostasis. We once had 2, 3 girls. But guess what? When we came to the law, we have to see, no, this not just a girl. She's my sister. I had loved my sister. You understand? To become a wife to my sister. You understand? But guess what? These niggas out here, they're whipping the sister. That's right. They're doing all type of folly to their sisters. Why? Because their sister don't know the difference. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 6. Is not this the fast that I have chosen? To loose the bands of wickedness.
You see, Most High provide a fast for us. The day of atonement today, that's why we come out. We usually come out in the Sabbath. Friday, sundown, every Saturday we here teaching the gospel. But today is Friday, we come out because there's a day of atonement where Most High say he forgive all your sin for that day. That sin you commit, 5, 6 months ago, he said, today I'm giving you a new beginning. But look how people don't know that. Because they're not searching the laws. That's why we come out today to loose down the bending. Because our people being bound by what? By sin, by philosophy. Go ahead.
Is not this the fast that I have chosen? To loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free.
The oppressed, we're going to let go free. Our people is oppressed, right? Our people is oppressed. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. I'm going to show you our people is oppressed. This is what the righteous men said. This is what we said today. Because when we come today, we're going to let the oppressed go free. Guess what? We're going to change your way of thinking. We're going to let you go free. Free in what? Sin. Philosophy. You bow down. When the white man take the chain out of your neck, what you think? You don't think you still got it on? Check your mindset. Check your mindset. You're still thinking like the way they like they want you to think. You understand? Go ahead.
The book, The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Who have afflicted us? The white man has done that. We have been afflicted as a people. Look at, we're in the bottom of society, man. Brother, you're looking at your brothers like they know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing, brother. They're destroyers of people, man. Slavery destroyers, brother. Don't looking at them like that. They know what they're in. That's why Christ said, forgive them, Father. They don't know what they're doing. That's right. You understand? Don't look down upon them because they're in ignorance. You're supposed to heal them. You're not supposed to look down upon them. You know the knowledge. You're supposed to teach them.
This is a miracle. And a miracle said,
and made no account of his labors.
Who made no account of our labor? Did not America building our back? That's right. But guess what? Our people failed to understand that. America was building our back. But looking at in our society, like I was telling my boss, now I was telling a few black men at my job, I said, dude, this is not normal. The life we're living now is not normal. They laugh. I'm saying that, bro, who man was going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, punch a clock, hardly paying his bills? But you want to work. You understand? Why? Why? Because the white man makes sure that he send both of their parents to work. To do what? While your wife is at work, guess what? MTV, BET is raising your kids. That's right. Then you wonder, Dad, I want to be a dancer, Dad. You say, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, Dad, I want to be shaking my butt in MTV, BET. Just for the money's sake. That's right. That's why our young woman is about, man. That's all that society looking at you is about. You just shake your butt. That's it. The black woman just shake. She got a big butt, big breast. That's what the other nation looking at us as. That's right. But we give you Deuteronomy 6 and 7, brother. Let me show you what kind of people we are. So now when you see our people in that state, you're gonna know what happened to them. This is what God said we are. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and thou shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, And when he sins to dying, and when not walking by that way,
7 and 6. But you heard that? That was good too. Most I say we must teach our kids. Why? And our kids growing up, you must teach them who they are. Because that's what we do. You don't want the white man to get a hold of your kids. Teach them about Christmas, Thanksgiving. It's not of the Bible. You understand? You don't want the white man to do that. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
What the black men and the Spanish men are?
For thou art an holy people.
That's right. We live holy to you, sister. Look at that. Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We are holy people unto the Lord our God. The God who created the whole universe is our God. That's right. We don't worship the sun or the moon and the star. These things was given to the other nation to worship. That's right. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Oh man, I don't think that black man can at least comprehend what the Lord said. The Lord hath chosen us. Us. Out of our nation, the Lord has chosen us to be what?
To be a special people.
To be what, brother?
A special people unto himself.
We are special people, man. But look what we become, man. Our women killing more kids than Vietnam War. Weekly, man. Then HIV, syphilis. Our women murder our kids, man. But look, they walk around here like that shit don't stink. That's right. They got the nerve to stand in front of us like that, one in their mouth like that. But sister, you're a murder. We paid out of that. But guess what? You know why they commit this abortion? Give me that scripture saying that God created marriage. Give me anything that have to do with marriage. Yes, I'm going to show you why they're killing that baby. How we know we are the chosen?
How you know I'm chosen?
How I know? You might be of the devil. Yeah, you might be of the devil.
Stop judging.
I'm going to show you that's what the Bible says. That's not my words, brother. I can only speak what the Bible says. Let's see what the Bible says if I'm judging. Go ahead, read it. I think it's... No, it's not. If I give you 2 and 4. Listen, so you don't think that's my word.
Give me the one I want to John chapter 2, verse 4. He that saith, I know him.
If any brother said that no Most High God, this is what God said.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments.
Okay, if you say you know God, but you're not keeping God's commandment, this is what God said.
He is a liar.
You heard that? If you say you know God, you're not keeping God's commandment, God call you a liar. I know that you say you know God, right? But God, you don't know God.
I know God. I love God.
Okay. Now since he say you know God, he loves God. Let's see what God has.
I don't like you.
Now let's go back. Let's go back. This is in one of the commandment of God. You're gonna examine that brother. See if he keeps that commandment of God. You know what I want? Numbers 15 and 38. He said you know God, right? Okay.
I say I love God.
Because I'm Haitian, I can speak for my
people. Haitian is doing the wickedest thing. What do you think America is doing? What do you think America is doing,
because
man?
you learn your philosophy from who? Amen.
What?
So that makes you rich.
I learned my philosophy from America.
Yeah, you
damn right. If I don't learn it, they're gonna kill me out here. What the hell you think? Huh? What the hell you think?
Titus chapter 2 verse 11. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation have appeared to all men.
Salvation has appeared to all men. Today that's your salvation, brother. Yeah. The black. Today that's your salvation. It has appeared to all men. But you have to learn something. Go ahead.
Teaching us that denying ungodliness.
You heard that? Our salvation gonna teach us how to deny ungodliness.
Don't talk.
You understand me? You understand that? Our salvation have to teach us how to deny what is ungodly. What is ungodly, brother? I'm not trying to put you in a spot. I just want to make sure. Are you a man or a woman?
I'm a man or a woman?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Okay, this is what the Lord recommends of us, brother. If you're a man, you're supposed to have B in your face.
I don't supposed to have nothing. You know what people supposed to have? Are you
This is
God?
what the Lord says.
Are you God?
Let's see what the Lord says,
Are
brother.
you
You don't
God?
think it's ours. Let's go to the Lord.
Didn't they say, yo, don't listen to the Bible sometimes to tell you what to say? Didn't really tell you that?
21 verse 5. Let's go to that. Let's let that brother be the judge. You're going to be the judge between me and him. In Most High God. Listen.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So any fellow who put bald heads up in their head is a sinful nature. Go ahead.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
right.
That brother right there. Right? You the judge, right? You the judge.
How you gonna judge? He's not God to judge no one, and you is not God to judge anyone.
Hell no. Huh? That's all. That man right here cannot say hell no, he was close to your ear. But that brother can. Hell no, you don't keep God's laws, brother.
I don't keep God's law. I do. I got my Bible in my hand. I use the Old Testament, New Testament. I don't use Old Testament.
Okay, now let's go to the New Testament. Let's prove that he's a liar.
So what the New Testament
We
show?
just read it for the brother.
Because to me, you look like a gorilla and a monkey.
You remember what he said? He said the New
look like
Testament.
to me.
Let's see the New Testament that say the same
That's
thing.
a white man's
Go ahead. Now he's the white man. Go ahead.
Look at 1 John, chapter 2, verse 4. He that saith, I know him,
If you say you know God, go ahead.
and keepeth not his commandments,
You keep not God's commandment, go ahead.
he is a liar.
That brother right here is a liar. You see that?
Oh, that girl's a liar.
No. Either you a girl or whatever you are, you a liar. You a damn liar. You need to repent out of that. Get your spirit right. You
So
need to
if I,
repent.
okay,
Yeah, read what
let
you
me show
got.
you something now. Let me teach you something
First
now.
Corinthians.
Listen, brother.
First Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God.
The natural man receive not the thing of the spirit of Most High God.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
For they are foolishness unto him.
You see why we bring out this foolishness to that brother. Keeping that commandment in his mind is foolishness. Go ahead.
Neither can he know them.
Neither can you know God's law because it's in the natural world.
Hey, yo,
In the carnal world. Go ahead.
Because they are spiritually discerned.
You see why we bring it out to you spiritually discerned.
I show you who
So
I am.
now
would you
showing
bow
that
down?
brother is not spiritual because we've been out
If I
God's
show you who
law.
I am, right?
You're supposed to be
Would you
spiritual.
bow down?
Go
You
ahead.
and your
Verse 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
You heard that? That man that is
If I show you who I am today, would you bow down?
Are we spiritual?
Will you
Are
bow
we
down?
spiritual? You're a man. You're a man. I know you're a man.
No,
Brother.
you
You
don't,
don't show nothing.
motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. There goes my dick right here. That's my dick. Now bow down to me. Bow down to me. You ain't what to
You
say.
see when we in the street, you see why God sent us in the street? For people like that.
That's
You
right.
ain't what to say. Bow down.
You see
Bow
why
down.
You see why
Shut up. Bow down. Shut
You
up.
see why
Bow
we
down
sitting
to
in the
me.
street to heal our
I
people?
said bow down to me, fool.
Read it again, brother. What you got? What you got? What you got? Yes, go ahead.
Romans chapter 7, verse 14.
Now bow down
For
to me.
we know that the law is spiritual,
We know the law of God is spiritual. Go ahead.
but I am carnal, sold under sin.
So that's why in correction he let you know that a man that is spiritual judge all things. If we keep the law, we're able to judge things.
That's right.
Bow down to me in the end.
Listen. If you steal something in America, when you go to court, that's not that judge you. But us, we deal with the men of God, you say we cannot judge you. That's simple. That's a what's the word? Hypocrite.
You shall
You're a
bow
damn
down to me in the end, homie.
You cannot judge me. But when you go in the court with the white man court, that judge you, you do not tell the judge, don't judge you though. But
White
we
man,
men of God show you how to heal your
ugly
how to
man,
heal your
young
body,
man.
how to get your mind right.
You
Then
shall
say,
bow down to me in the end. I keep telling you that. I'm gonna tell you that.
how you
till
gonna
I
bow
leave.
down to you, brother?
What?
How you gonna bow down to you?
Because I just proved to you who I am. Now
Who the hell
bow
are
down.
you? Who the hell are you?
Who am I?
You're the damn devil.
The devil?
You're the devil.
Okay, okay.
Then you from the
How does
Levi.
the devil look like?
You from the Levi
How
tribe.
does
That's
the
a
devil
shame.
look like?
That's a shame.
How
You
does
know
the
your
devil look
forefather was a
like?
man of keep laws.
Listen.
Yeah, that's a shame.
How does the
You
devil
from
look
the
like?
Haitian line. That's a shame.
How does the
from the
devil look
line
like?
That's a shame, man. You're supposed to be
How does
ashamed
the
of
devil
yourself.
look like? Teach me how
That
the
looks
devil
like you.
look like.
That looks just like you.
Like me.
Go ahead, read it.
First
That looks
John,
just like you.
First John chapter 3, verse 8. He that committeth sin is of the devil.
Read that again for the brother.
He that committeth sin is of the devil.
I mean, you of the devil, man.
That's you.
Who's the sin?
That's you.
You did.
When?
Yeah.
When I just sin? You ask me who I am.
By you
what I am.
putting your word out, what you just committed.
You ask who I am.
That's against the law.
You ask who I am. But you ask who I am, though.
You're gonna open your pants, show us
You
your dick.
ask me who I
You
am.
tell me what kind of things, what kind of men that will do what you do.
What? You ask who I am.
All you have to tell me.
If I come to you right now and say, yo, I am God, would you believe it?
The book of Leviticus chapter 18.
You're a damn devil, you ain't no God. Go ahead.
The book of Leviticus chapter 18 verse 6. None of you shall approach to any that is there kin to him to uncover their nakedness.
You see, he showed me his nakedness. The law said we're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to see each other nakedness.
I show you who I am. If God come here right now, listen, if God come here right now and say, yo, I am
None
God.
of you shall approach to any that is there kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord.
I am the Lord. That's what the Lord said, brother. But I got something for you, brother.
Don't go against me, homie.
At the end of the day, you know what happened?
You shall bow down to me.
At the end of the day, brother, you sick.
You shall bow down
Give me
to
that in
me.
Isaiah. Give me that in Isaiah.
Bow down.
That whole head is sick.
Bow
At the end of the day, you sick.
Bow
You
down.
need some medicine.
Down.
We are your medicine, brother.
You can't be my medicine.
No, this is your medicine right here.
America been fucked up.
You're sick.
The book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
With you, you don't
Ye
even know
will
what the hell's
grow
going on.
more and
So
more.
you're trying to figure out what's going
The
on.
whole head is sick.
Read that again for the brother.
The whole head is sick.
All these people are sick. So we are here to heal our people with the word of God.
All
Go
of
ahead.
y'all sick.
And the whole
everybody else. I'm sick.
faith.
You heard that? That's why your whole mind is sick. You don't have no hope. Your hope is in America. America's gonna help you. America will not help you, brother.
You know who can help
That's
me?
why you can pull out your dick out.
Can help me.
Because America will not help you.
Fuck America. That's what I said.
From the sole of the
Fuck
foot
America.
even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
You heard that? That brother don't have no sound in his body. What is that sound you're supposed to have? Give me Proverbs 4. What is the sound you're supposed to have in your body? You don't have that sound. If you have that sound, you'll never pull out your dick and show off, brother, your dick.
Why not?
That's disgusting, brother.
They show it to sisters and little girls out here. Why
But we
not?
ain't no sister, though. We your brother.
They show
Go
it to
ahead.
young women and young girls out here. Why
How you
not?
doing, sister?
Dumbass.
Oh, you dead too, sister.
Dumb.
I think I should. No, he too equal. They're covering the whole thing. How far are you from Colombia? You're not that far. So they're covering you of their people. So sister, we are here teaching repentance to our people. All you need to repent.
The book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 2. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law.
You have in your body is God's law. If you have God's law, you will never do what you just did. That's sin. It's not like, brother, if you're a man, let your hair, let your thing go, man. Be a man.
What?
Be a man.
Why?
Right now you look like a little woman.
Why?
You look like a woman.
I look like a woman?
Yeah, you look like a woman.
I don't know what I am, who I am, where I
But
come
if you was
from.
a man that I look, I say, this is a man.
Listen, they got short man, they got broken down man, they got broken arm man, so they got all type of man out here.
supposed to look like.
So tell me
That's how a man supposed to look like.
what man supposed to look like?
This is what God said again. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head,
We're not supposed to ball our head because it's sin. Go ahead.
neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Why not?
Supposed to shave.
Tell me why not?
That's laws, brother.
That's
Because
laws?
the laws.
They say, yo, the Bible can tell you foolish things. I tell you that.
That's one of the foolish things.
It might be foolish. You never know. But I don't know. So
Brother, man, it's a best thing to talk to you today. But I'm happy to be here, man.
And I'm happy to be here messing with you.
If you can be that sick, brother, must I have the right to be here. That's right. In trouble through all the atmosphere, man. I never see a sick brother like you.
Who's sick? You're trying to figure out what's going on in the world today, and you can't figure it out.
Brother,
But I'm here to tell you.
we've been trapped throughout this planet Earth. Guess what? We was in Africa captivity. Guess what? We was in the Syrian captivity. Guess what? We was in Babylon captivity. Guess what? We was in the Mede and the Persian captivity. Guess what? We was in Greek captivity. Guess what? We was in Roman captivity. Guess what? Now we're under America, teaching the same thing we teach back then. Then you was the same rebellion cap. You have not changed. Your day is today, brother. You better repent, man.
Let me tell you something. I keep telling you, can't mess
What's up, Josh?
You do not know what man's supposed to look like.
The book of Psalms, chapter 14, verse 1. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God.
A fool saying he's hard, there is no God. Are you not a fool? You're a damn fool, man.
How you know?
Because you said there is no God. You said that this thing is not foolishness. That's what you said.
I said there was no God.
For you to say that thing that is here is foolishness,
Did I say that?
what you really said?
Did I say that?
You said that was foolishness.
I said you. I said you.
Why did you say that's
I said
foolishness?
you.
What you say?
I said you is a foolishness.
I'm just a messenger, brother. I'm just delivering to
Where
you.
you reading your things wrong.
Oh,
I
read the
tell you
Bible
that.
wrong. Go ahead, read that for the brothers.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 2. Be not rash with thy mouth,
Yes, brother, you rash with your mouth. Go ahead.
and let not thine heart be hasty
Don't let your heart, don't be in a hurry to say anything.
Why
Go
not?
ahead.
to utter anything before God.
Because this is the house of God. When you see two men gathered together, that's the house of God. So don't be rash to say anything foolish out your mouth. That's what's just coming out your mouth. Foolishness.
You think
Go ahead.
For God is in heaven, and thou upon earth.
God is in heaven, your ass is in the earth.
No,
So
they
what's
say
the right
God
you
is
have
on
to
earth.
speak against
They
God?
say God is on earth. So basically,
Read it for the brother.
listen, that means he's around here somewhere.
Read it
You
for the
don't know.
brother.
For God is in heaven,
God is in where?
in heaven,
How do
God
you know?
is where?
in heaven,
God is where?
in heaven,
God is where?
in heaven,
That's a dumb brother right here. Go ahead, brother.
and thou upon the earth. Therefore, let thy words be few.
Why are you going to let your word be few? When you see the men of God stand up, you're going to come to learn something. Because you have nothing and nothing. You sick as a people, man.
You think so?
We once was like you, brother. Don't get offended what we saying.
No,
It's changed.
no.
You have to change.
Let me tell you what you're doing right
If
now.
you're offended,